started to zoom into this, and this is what people are going to have to deal with tonight out here in the Goshen area. Look at this. I can't tell if this is someone's home or possibly an office, it looks like. But I mean, it looks like a home or a business under construction. Instead, the walls are ripped off, the roofs are ripped off. I mean, there's really nothing left aside from a shell of what, you know, used to be. And I think that, look, you can actually see on the ground there, this was some sort of brick building that was absolutely ripped apart today.
And this is one of the reasons why we go on the air. Our weather team goes on the air early to start warning people of unstable air, the potential for tornadoes, thunderstorm warnings, and that sort of thing. We got so many people the word out today so they could hopefully find their safe place. And when you see damage like this, you just are crossing your fingers and you're just hoping beyond hope that people were either in their safe place or they were not in this home, in this building when that tornado rocked through. You know,
you've mentioned that a few times, so I feel like we should point out we are not hearing of any injuries, any significant injuries. At least to this point, we have heard of different people in a mobile home park, as well as some firefighters, as well as some workers inside the Kroger store out there in Goshen being trapped, at least temporarily. But as of right now, I don't believe we are hearing of any sort of injuries, and that would be the silver lining, because look at this. I mean, you know, you pray and hope that these people have some sort of insurance, because you know, everybody, you want them physically to be safe, but financially this can rip your world apart.
And you start to worry because so much happened in such a fast period of time that where do you respond if you're first responders, if you're the fire departments, if you're the police departments, where do you respond? There are so many calls coming in at once as we take a closer look at some of this damage out in the Goshen area, where we believe that a tornado touched down sometime in the 3 o'clock hour. We've been taking shots all around that area. We've got people walking around on Route 28. Cars are at a standstill. There are literally an army of first responder crews, fire departments from at least 5 or 6, maybe 7 neighboring departments, police departments from places like Mason and Milford and Goshen there, as well as we're taking a kind of a 360 view of some of this area right now. You've got all kinds of folks out trying to help people with the damage to their homes, and you're just concerned that somewhere in all of this we're going to learn more about some of the devastation, some of the damage, and hopefully, again, hopefully we continue to get the reports of no injuries and nobody losing their life in something like this. But when you look at the damage, if people were in some of these places, that's your biggest fear, obviously.
And as our photographer was taking a wider view of this just a moment ago, to give you a little perspective, if you're familiar with this area at all, you saw the Kroger, Mike, you mentioned this is right off of 28. There are some businesses here, so I'm not sure, again, if this is a home that we're looking at or another business that sat behind that business district, but we'll get you more information as soon as we can. We also have some new video coming in here. This is of an emergency response vehicle here trying to get to some of the damage here, rolling through that Goshen area. And again, the traffic, it was just a mess there as people were trying to, you know, let these emergency workers get through and get to the area they needed to get to. I believe we actually have an interview with someone who saw all of this unfolding. Let's listen in.
I've just seen mainly the fire department up there. It looks like they got hit pretty hard. There's a barber shop, a few houses. This house right here at the top of the hill was hit pretty hard. Looks like it just come right through the center of town.
Were you here when the storm hit?
No, I was traveling on my way back from Mountain Hillsboro and I drove through it. So,
what was it like driving through it?
It was nasty. I just stopped and said a little prayer and held my daughter's hand. She was with us. She was a little nervous, but
when you got here, what was kind of going through your mind taking everything in?
Just mainly because we live just on the outskirts of town here. I just mainly wanted to get home, check on my wife, and make sure everything was all right there. And then I knew it would be a mess up here, so I thought I'd come up on my bike here and see if anybody needed anything or just to see how bad it was.
So thanks to Sean Burke there for doing an interview with Danielle and kind of helping us paint the picture. I had gotten several reports of damage to the Skyline restaurant out there along Route 28, and now we're getting some pictures there from that Skyline. It's hard to see much in that shot, but it did appear that there were some trees down bottom right of your screen and all kinds. This is from Amy Poe. Amy, bless you, Cherie. Amy Poe sending in some pictures there from that skyline area. And again, you heard Sean Burke there saying, how sweet was that? I just need to go home and check on my wife. He's having trouble getting, obviously, to that home, but he's already found out that she's okay. He's now just trying to drive and get to her. But he mentioned that the thing came right through the heart of town. This is according to Sean Burke, who lives out in that area. He says whatever this was, a tornado coming right through the heart of Goshen, and certainly looking at some of the damage to homes, the fire department, the Skyline restaurant, perhaps some of the Goshen schools, and many, many homes in that area, that seems like that was the case.